Oh,
We can't see your beautiful face.
like
Oh,
that.
well, that's kind of cool. We're live on the Comic Dad's Facebook and the Comic Dad's YouTube. We're joined here by this awesome cast. We got Refill over here on Twitch. We got Be Awesome Instead and the controller, the moderator of the stream right now. We have the Seventh Son.
And we are live also on TFT, the Seventh Son. So watch on Twitch, on YouTube, on Facebook, whatever you prefer, we got you. We're going to be doing the PC gaming show here. We just did Microsoft's gaming expo. It was fantastic. PC gaming had a lot to follow with that.
What were some of the things that you guys were the most excited about? I know Starfield is
real quick. Sky, you got a sound alerts thing on your saying that
muted.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does that when it's muted through Restream. It's
I have
annoying.
it so that I can use it on other people's streams. I don't want it on mine.
You're like, I don't want that.
Okay, I just wanted to
So it
draw
just
attention
sends
to
me
that
that
real
every
quick.
time.
Okay.
So yeah, we got what,
So
13 minutes?
are good. Yeah, obviously Starfield, that was what everyone was looking forward to. They didn't disappoint in what they showed us. But they slow played it just perfectly because it was kind of like, okay, well, we've kind of seen this before. It looks cool, but we've seen this before. We've seen this before. Like, there's nothing new. And on the whole, a lot of the gameplay actually isn't like revolutionary. However, it looks refined on what was already a winning formula.
And putting it all together, too.
Yeah, and then the stuff that they did that was new, that they slow played us on, like the ship building, the base building, all that
That was
stuff.
cool.
It is not Fallout 4 bullshit base building. It is like legit base
Yeah.
building, like Subnautica style or something like that. And then the ship combat. Oh my god!
Man. What a reveal!
Now, when you actually play it, it's going to be janky as all hell and nothing like what we saw. But
Yeah.
but the idea is there and it looks cool as shit. So I'm down for it, man.
I can't wait, and it's coming out next year too.
Yeah,
It's so good
2023.
looking.
they should.
I should
showed
say
a
I
lot of
say
good
next
stuff.
year, but it's everything that was announced today is coming out in the next 12 months.
Yep.
There are projects out there that we're all kind of aware of that will be coming out in maybe even 2 years. But if it's not coming out in the next 12 months, it didn't get talked about.
The other big one that I was excited for was Persona 5
Mhm.
coming to PC because again, like I couldn't get
Oh,
my
3,
hands on a
4, and
PlayStation
5.
5. Yeah. Well, who cares about 3 and 4? But
I do.
I do.
Those are great games. Persona 3 is one of my favorites as far as JRPGs go.
Yeah.
I put that one in. Was it Dark Covenant? I really like that one as well. But and then you guys can see in the screen
Okay.
over here where they're kind of doing this documentary thing, Tales from the Hard Drive.
Yeah, they're talking about World of Warcraft and looks like early versions
Oh.
of it.
Plague Tale,
yeah.
Plague Tale Requiem. That's another one I'm really excited for.
Same. That one's gonna be really good.
Yeah.
No doubt. No doubt.
Overwatch 2 is going to be free to play in October.
And everything is for Game Pass.
Yeah.
Microsoft has been playing some big cards, man.
Oh,
They had it-
Chivalry 2 is on Steam now and has
that's
horses
right.
as of today.
That's right. That's right. I forgot about that.
Wait, Chivalry 2 has horses?
As of today.
Stop it.
We talked about this. Yeah.
I didn't realize it was today though.
Yeah, but it's exclusive. It's Epic Game Store exclusive is over, and it is now on Steam.
Are you boys ready to get down on some shiv with me? Because your favorite pro archer is right here.
It's 40% off right now too.
Oh, you boys.
What, $30? So if it's 40%, is that?
No, it's normally new game price.
Oh, literally even the new, I just launched it and I kid you not. Oh, it looks so good.
Nice.
Do you guys mind if I share my screen for a moment to show you guys this update while we're waiting for the new game? Reed, I like your dad shirt.
Yeah, if we, you know what? I'd be down to buy Chivalry too. Let's
Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
And I'll
Do
get the
it.
bundle too. It's only $5 more to get a whole bunch of in-game stuff. Sure.
Oh, look at the horses.
Need to grab my wallet. I'll be right back.
New faction. So it's a whole new faction. 4 new maps. New team objective match. New team objective map. New team death cat. Horses. Agatha horses armor. Oh, you get different class armors.
So I'll install Chivalry 2 once we're done streaming.
Oh,
And,
this looks
we
so
definitely got to do
sick.
some co-streams on Chivalry.
Dude, they've added so much stuff. So many new weapons, horses, new maps, new game modes, an entire new faction, new shields. Whoa.
I'm gonna get interrupted, by the way, midstream. I was hoping it would get here sooner, but I got bubble tea coming.
Is it tea?
Grown ass man making grown ass decisions.
I'm doing what I want. Oh, Agatha.
Let's see what we get going on for the stream, though. I'm looking forward to seeing what PC Gamer has. I think
Again,
I think Dark Tide. It's a good call out.
Yeah.
I don't know. Oh, you know, I bet you we get a video from V Rising because it's in early access. It hasn't actually released.
Yeah, I could see that. And considering how many of these games are like on PC,
Mhm.
and some of them are even on Game Pass, but they're just not Xbox exclusive.
Yeah.
We might see more of those. Because again, I could have sworn I read that Dark Tide is going to be day one Game Pass as well, but that's not
Probably, honestly.
Actually, no, I know I read it because I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, but it's not But Fat Shark isn't owned by Microsoft, so it's not a Microsoft studio.
Yeah, Fat Shark is owned by Tencent.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't want to know that.
I didn't want to know that.
Yeah, I didn't want to know that either.
My feelings aren't hurt.
But yeah. We got 6 minutes left until we're doing the next showcase here. Going to be the gaming PC gaming showcase. So nothing here will be for console, PC only, Master Race. We got present. I bet you we get something for Total Warhammer 3, the Mortal Empires update.
Oh
that's
yeah,
coming.
that should be cool.
You know,
See, I'm all about. I'm sorry, but the Xbox showcase has probably been the best thing I've seen all week. Like, this is going to be hard to top Xbox, in my opinion.
Well, so I will say this. Last year was 2021 was decent for gaming, but it
Mhm.
wasn't like a great year. This year has been freaking fantastic.
Yeah, it has.
But the showcases so far have been like, while Xbox was great, like nothing mind-boggling has happened here. Even Starfield, like as amazing as all that was to see, and as excited as I am, like that's still 2023. It
Mhm.
looks like, and while 2022 is still going to be a strong year, we're not seeing anything for the next year that's really, really like mind-blowing. As much as there's like a lot of cool games that are there.
I mean, we have at least 30 bangers coming from Microsoft in the next 12 months. And that's both 2022 and 2023.
yeah.
Like, we're halfway through.
Yeah.
2022. You know, there were some of those that are coming out this month. There's some like they said they got something coming out every month.
How did I miss this game? Middle Earth, Lord of the Rings, Return to Moria.
Oh,
What?
No, I haven't heard of that either.
Jonathan, your camera's a little laggy.
Oh,
Oh, yeah, it is.
Everybody else looks.
Yep, everybody else is clean on my end.
It could be the fact that I've got that background.
That
It
could
could
be
also
it.
it could also be like all
No,
of
you were
the-
fine before.
Here, let me.
Maybe you just need to refresh it.
Sometimes it do be do like that.
Sometimes it do be do. Good. Now that we got him out of here, let's talk. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I love our boy. What'd you do to my boy?
Oh, the host has to add me. It says only the host can see you. The host may add you to the broadcast. There you go.
Oh, there you go.
Yep, that fixed it. Yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what we get here.
It's probably the fact that I have like
Whoa.
all of these other tabs open.
Oh,
in the
I got
same...
it. I got it. Don't worry.
Okay, I was like about to jump on that too. I was like, ah.
Yeah, I'd like to see what we end up getting from this. I could see us getting an announcement of Tiny Tina's Wonderland coming to Steam. I could see that happening. I could see.
I'm trying to think of what's like, not Starfield, but what's that one game that I love on PC that I still haven't dove into? The game that's been in development for like 7-8 years.
Star Citizen.
Star Citizen. Please give us some Star Citizen. Like, I have it downloaded, but my computer still isn't beefy enough.
Yo, go to the Steam Arc 2 page.
Is that already up? Can you pull it up on your Steam, or can you only have
I can only have one share screen at a time.
let me see if I can pull it up.
I forgot about the animated series. They have an entire Arc animated series coming out.
What?
Oh my god, I forgot about that. You're right.
Yeah. And Vin Diesel's in it. And Gerard Butler's in it. And Russell Crowe and David Tennant. What?
Yeah, no, I forgot they have a.
Whoa.
Oh, Urban's in it as well.
Yeah, no, when they first announced it, they had a shit ton. I think Benedict Cumberbatch is actually in it too, isn't he?
His name's not on here.
Yeah. I just remembered like there was a shit ton of like high profile names.
I think you have to give me the approval, buddy. It's already on Steam.
Yeah. So we're coming in the last 2 minutes here. But holy shit, that lineup on the animated series. I watched the animated series. That's a fantastic lineup.
Free DLC available now. Oh, is that the animated series? Whoa,
Yeah.
that looks really good.
It does. Like I said, the cast lineup, that's fantastic.
What? Russell Crowe. Whoa.
Is that right?
Whoa, my dude.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna refill my water before we go live.
I'm gonna bring the sound back up.
Yeah, hype music. Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, the Arc 2 is looking really impressive.
Dude,
I'm
Arc 2
gonna enjoy
animated
that.
series, though. I am excited about this.
Same. I'll definitely watch the animated
David Tennant,
series,
though.
yeah.
Like, come on. What?
Gerard Butler and Russell Crowe, though, dude.
Ah! Ooh, I like this. I honestly, Sky, I'm liking the way this looks a lot. I did take the logo off because I wanted to see your face.
Oh, I like having the logo up there. That way, when we're in the gameplay thing, you always have the first day logo on it. And even if somebody puts it up like on YouTube or something, we have the first day logo. All right, here we go.
Let's go. Oh.
Get ready. The 2022 PC Gaming Show kicks off in just a few moments, and we got dozens of new games.
Oh, shoot, I'm like
trailers,
30 seconds ahead of you guys.
news, which means there's only one thing left to do. It's countdown time, and I'll see you in a second.
How are you 30 seconds ahead of us? You're not watching the restream?
I'm watching I've got both tabs open. Like I've got multiple tabs open. But
He's
yeah.
fancy with multiple tabs, man. He's living in the multiverse.
Well, because I can't listen to you guys and talk in Discord with the lag.
Well, you're listening. You can just mute the tab.
Oh, right. So in order to be able to hear the show, I have to have the show open in another tab.
Oh, well, you can just have it. No, you can listen to it on the restream. I have the volume turned up on the restream.
Yeah, that's how I'm listening to it too.
Yeah. We're
Yeah,
all
it's the-
synced up.
Yeah, that's the only thing I have audio on.
Hey everyone, welcome to the
Oh, I didn't
PC
realize
Show
that the restream had
2022.
no
I'm
lag.
Day9 still.
No lag at all.
Joined again by the amazing Mika Burton.
It's just super loud.
Oh, I have it turned up because Egypt kept telling me to turn it up.
Best and brightest in the world of PC gaming.
Over the next 2 hours, we are going to showcase
That better?
a metric ton of killer upcoming PC games through World
Yeah, I just gotta turn you guys down on
Ooh.
Discord.
Oh, that's better.
Whoa, I gotta turn you guys
Do you
down a
think
lot.
that we'll get a Bloodborne for PC announcement?
A fancy computer.
I could see that. I could definitely see that.
And now you may remember the last
70.
time
I like how they're in a PC workshop, but they got hammers and like wrenches and shit.
Bolt
cutters.
The good old the Millennium Falcon fix, man. That's how you do it.
Yeah. Look, they got chains hanging up there. and
Standard
whatnot.
robot apocalyptic stuff, just minus the overbearing anime dad.
They got that thing from Minecraft too. What's it?
Actually, what happened to DevBot?
the gas?
Anyway, wasn't he supposed to come back for this show for like, Revenge of the DevBot? Ah.
They got a sword back there too.
I don't think that's necessary for building a PC unless I've been building PCs completely wrong.
Say he's in a better place, but I
They
played
got-
Cyberpunk 2077 and he's not.
Ooh, that's pretty.
Oh,
tough.
shit.
They
Did
got
you
weird
hear that?
assortment.
Aw.
But
He
none of
just
that
dug
matters
it
because the show
Cyberpunk.
actually took place in a parallel reality.
All right, so you're telling me there's actually a multiverse?
According to the writers who told me this 5 minutes before we went live, I am saying there's a multiverse.
All right.
Oh god. Jonathan.
Ooh.
Not to be confused with E3, because this show is still happening.
Oh.
Oh.
I'm so thrilled to be back as a part of
I
this
love Day
weekend
9.
full of celebrations of gaming. By
Day
putting
9
the
is one of my
spotlight
favorites.
On something near and dear.
Shots
to our hearts.
fired.
PC gaming.
And so, without any further ado, it's time for my favorite part.
Rated M for mature.
Okay, what do we got? What do we got?
Nudity.
Leave you. You're not a monster. In the beginning,
I need to turn this up.
the world
Yeah, you do.
was subjugated by chaos.
There we go.
Perfect.
Endless droves of horrors trespassed into the world. And so came the solstice of souls.
Big Square Enix vibes.
I was gonna say, yeah. I was gonna say I like Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, this could be Final Fantasy.
Between
the new
death
one.
and transcendence, a chimera
Can
chooses
you get rid of the things on the bottom of the video?
No, because Final Fantasy 16 is not just PC.
Oh, I love these hard rock flags.
Right.
It's like Nappy.
You're
Listen.
of me. I always will be.
As long as we are together, we're not going down.
I have no clue what this game is, but I'm kind of into it.
This is like a new. I think this is a new LP by Square Enix.
They shall have one.
Being a shimmy gun.
Must resist it. I'm definitely getting Navi vibes. You were right.
Solstice.
Solstice. Huh. Who's
Soul.
it by? They didn't tell us who it's by. I'm interested. That's interesting.
Modest and reap.
Modus and Replay. Oh,
Replay.
never heard of
yeah,
them.
Never heard of them. I wonder what else they've made.
Huh.
Yeah, I'm into it.
I'm
And
down.
it's on, and it's not PC exclusive. So
Yeah, I saw that it was like PlayStation 5, Xbox.
play now. I love these
Oh.
devs.
Castle Crashers.
Yeah, Castle Crashers.
Very similar, yeah.
No, I think the devs that did it.
Did Clay do Castle Crashers?
I'm pretty sure. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure.
They've done. They do a lot of really unique games that are just fantastic. Bricklands.
This looks so clean. Rotwood, I'm into it.
I don't know why, but it's
Oh,
it reminds me of an
what?
art style, and I can't remember what
Are
art
you guys
style it
seeing
is.
that
Yeah,
last
they-
number change?
Yeah, they changed.
I don't like that.
Another tactical game, huh?
Recommended Shang, Invisible, Ink, Driftlands, Oxygen not included. Yeah. No, they didn't do
The
Path
graphics
Crashers.
towers. The graphics towers are doing it for me.
Yeah, but the turn-based is.
Turn-based stuff is, for me, it's very gotta have good visuals.
I think that new Marvel game has a good turn-based action. It kind of reminds me of,
We don't know yet.
no, they showed some
like
gameplay.
Midnight Suns or whatever.
Yeah, they showed some gameplay. It reminds me of that one game, not Capcom, but, oh my god, what's it called?
XCOM.
XCOM, thank you. It reminds me of XCOM with Marvel.
Okay.
Oh, frame drops.
Yeah, frame drops hard.
Weird. Frames are just fine for me on the big screen.
Can you try just for a test to drop it to 720 or under
Stop
one
World War V.
step
That
under
was- there was
HD?
a 3 and a 4 in this gameplay universe.
I don't like that.
At 720.
Oh, you were at 720? Huh.
Yeah.
No. Someone never made it past 3. No, but they just said in part of the chat they said
You
it's
just
like,
saw
let's
Tactical
prevent
Breach
World War
Wizards,
V,
a
and it's
turn-based
like I'm
game
like,
of
wait a minute, there was a
sorcery
3 and a
SWAT
4.
strategy from the makers of Gunpoint and Heat Signature. My strategy, personally, is very simple: breach, bang, clear, magic missile, dramatic flourish, abra, cadaver. Get it? Cadaver. Dead body. Next,
Sorry.
we have a solution to the age-old problem of not having time to read and play
This
video
showcase
games.
has always
Just do
had
both
tons
at
of
the
bad
same
dad
time,
jokes.
obviously. Star Wars Industries has you covered with their sci-fi thriller inspired by Stanislaw Lem's novel,
Oh,
The Invincible.
Fallen-
so here's your
Fallen
first
Order
look
2.
at the first
Excuse
ever
me?
gameplay footage.
Survivor.
Wait, what? Whoa, they're not kicking the doors open with this. There's no way.
Well, no, we already knew that it was coming, but a world premiere.
World premiere.
You,
What's it called?
what have
Fallen
you
Order?
done?
All in Survivor.
Survivor.
Where are you taking me?
You came here yourself.
This is not
So what are you
Survivor.
expecting, huh?
You've set up a field camp down there.
It does look Star
So
Wars.
I didn't expect you to have a second one here.
Sit here.
I don't think this is Star Wars.
I don't think this is.
What was the what was the
You're not
Souls
gonna
like
this part.
Star Wars game?
The Invincible.
What was the Souls like?
Fallen Order.
It was
Fallen
Fallen Order.
Order.
Okay.
Yeah, Fallen Survivor is the second one.
Oh, okay. So Fallen Order 2 is Survivor. Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which there's a
Yeah,
big theory right now
Jedi
that the person in the Baka tank was Starkiller.
I wonder how they're gonna do the upgrading for that one, because it's like you already upgraded your character, the first one.
Well, I think he was just he's never been a Jedi Master until like the end of the game. So I feel like he's gonna be like full-blown badass.
Yeah, but am I gonna have to relearn like how to split saber and whatnot?
Oh,
I don't-
okay. So I think I heard about this game, and
Yeah,
the
am I the
person-
only one that's like interested in what we're watching here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever play like Firewatch?
Oh, it's a Firewatch game.
I believe so. If this is the game that I'm thinking of, it's inspired by like that. So it's more like a walking simulator story thing, as opposed to like an open world. Like it's more of a sci-fi narrative than it is like.
Looks great, like the graphics.
I located
and
the mobile
everything.
antimatter cannon.
Another one. How many of those did they?
If it's just a narrative, then I probably won't play it. But
Dead.
We all know Sky needs some action.
I admire
Yes.
your composure.
Oh.
Wait, someone's here.
Now, if it's a walking simulator horror game, then
Astrogator.
I'm
They're
fucking
dead.
out.
So you found someone. Unfortunately, such unpleasant discoveries are indispensable to the mission.
I didn't let that thought get to me. I was counting on this meeting
Yeah,
very
that-
much. At worst,
That interface right there,
it
that's
could have
very,
been
very
another abandoned
Firewatch.
place, but not this.
But what exactly?
That's a good question.
Yeah, this gameplay is very, very
I'm getting into the
Firewatchy.
recorder.
Not that that's a bad thing. Firewatch was a great game. You can play through that in 8-10 hours.
What do we have here?
Cash?
Uh-huh. They made their way
Comics.
through with a beam of antimatter.
How subtle.
Yes. A
Did you
beam of
locate this
antimatter.
message?
This, of course, went well.
I wonder where the
I'm
hole is.
looking at it now. They pierced a hole several meters in diameter and several dozen meters long.
This clearly went well.
Yasna, do you hear me?
Yes. My head feels like it's bursting from pressure.
Can you continue?
Yes,
Will be the
I'm
face
better
hugger.
now. Actually, there's nothing here that I haven't seen before. There are a lot of metal bushes that were near our camp. The lower parts of the bushes are, how to put it, fruitless.
So they came to pick the fruits.
This robot looks like it has started its task and got stuck.
What task?
This is one of the robots carrying containers with research material. It took the container, but never left that place.
Why do you think it's stuck?
Well, it goes in circles using the same path. The robot's gone,
You must have broken his loop.
but I didn't.
Well, he must have done something. Never mind. Follow it.
You existed. I bet you this is by the same people as Firewatch.
Fuck!
I wouldn't be surprised.
Getting up!
What, a robot?
No! Antimat!
Come on, Yasna. Run. Hide.
Oh.
Yasna, are you alive?
Yes, it's fucked up the robot.
What's it doing now?
It's an understatement.
Looking at me?
Take care of our people, Novik.
That's interesting. I'll say it does look
It's time
pretty
to
good.
take a pit stop at the nearest dungeon to prove that chivalry isn't dead. And if you think I emphasize those words
wow.
weirdly, you're right. And it'll all make sense momentarily when you see these next 4 games, especially when you hear from our friends at Tripwire Interactive. Roll that beautiful footage.
You? Nah. You don't have what it takes. You'll be back here too scared to try again.
You know who that voice actor is.
The will turn you into lunch meat. Unless you're way tougher than you look. We got the guns.
What? Who is
The
it?
turrets. The upgrades. But what you really need is guts.
I'm pretty sure that's All Might.
Grab your posse and say your prayers.
Oh, Endless Dungeon.
Be
Oh,
the
I've been
first
looking
to
forward to this
play,
game.
To die.
Dude, I'm so excited for this game.
To give your feedback.
Sounds like they're running an alpha or beta. Or a beta anyways.
Have what it takes.
Yeah, they've changed it up a lot.
I thought Endless Dungeon. Oh, I
So
thought
before
Endless Dungeon
before it
Rise
was
came
a,
out.
it used to be a
That looks
uh,
good.
shoot, it was tower defense. It was an action tower defense game, and it looks like they've really gotten rid of a lot of the tower defense stuff in this version.
Looks good.
Yeah, I'm excited for it. I love the developers of all the
Welcome
Endless
to
games.
F1 Manager
The Endless games are good.
2022, the ultimate F1 simulation, putting you in the position of team principal at one of the 10 current F1.
I'm sorry, but I think Forza is absolutely wrecking in the racing category.
Choose
the
your
Endless
team
games?
and drive every decision
Oh, the
leads to
F1.
you making
Yeah.
your
F1,
own
yeah.
grid, and hopefully the podium.
Super impressive.
Winning championships depends
play.
on your ability to make the right calls on and off the track. During races, you'll mastermind strategy, plan tyre stints for each driver, and make changes on the fly when necessary. Issue driver callouts, such as instructing them to attack or defend, manage their tyre wear and battery usage, or even to avoid battling a teammate. All while reacting to dynamic events like race incidents and fluctuating weather and track conditions. Between race weekends, you'll control every detail of
So
your
it's
team
F1
from
manager?
state-of-the-art headquarters.
Yeah.
Hire
So are they
best-in-class
taking a
staff
play out of
to work
Madden's
across your
playbook?
engineering
And I really,
teams
really
and put them
respect
to
like the
task
level
to
of
develop
strategy
your
that
car
goes
and
into
prepare
like
new
that,
cars
both in
for
real
upcoming
F1 and like
races.
people who want to manage this. But
Optimize your
I prefer
finances to
more
keep the board
arcade style
happy,
racing
improve and
to
maintain
like
your
simulation
facilities,
racing.
and scout talent
myself.
from F2 and F3.
I'm kind of the same way, to be honest.
Your future success. They say knowledge is power, and keeping a close eye on a plethora of realistic data will help give you the edge. From the finer details of how car parts affect overall performance, to a track's expected grip level, to the condition of your wind tunnel. How you analyze the data and choose to spend your resources will make or break your progress.
So much money.
You'll find depth and detail in abundance, even down to real-world team radio messages between drivers and engineers, and race commentary from David Croft and Karun Chandok. While broadcast-style presentation showcases 2022's striking new car design with real trackside and onboard camera angles. The sleek management menus and intuitive controls will drive the immersive F1 fantasy home as you plan and execute the perfect strategy in F1 Manager 2022. Pre-order the digital version now for early access from August 25th.
Like I said, looks really impressive. Won't play it.
Hey everyone, after 1 year of Chivalry 2,
Oh,
we've
here
more
we
than
are.
doubled the size of the game, and now we're excited to
Yes!
bring more knights onto the battlefield. Because today, right now, Chivalry 2 is out on Steam with crossplay between all platforms.
Let's go,
This is
boys.
the biggest update to the game yet, and it brings players to an all-new desert theater of war, and best of all, brings us horses into Chivalry 2 in mounted combat. I
That'll
want to
be
thank
fun.
our community for making the game the success that it's been so far, and if you haven't played it yet, now is the best time to check out Chivalry 2. Take a look at our new trailer that shows off the new update and its Nosian invasion.
This rebellion is at an end. The Agapians flee to their stronghold in the north. This land is mine.
Yeah, this looks
Now
good.
Tenosia rises.
Dude, it's a
from
really
the south.
fun. It's a fun game.
It's not just Europeans, too.
Throw the dogs back into the desert.
I don't know if being that bloody, blood must have been gotten
No. It's always been this bloody. I played it this week. It's gory. You can chop people's arms off.
I haven't played it since it came out. Like,
Oh, yeah.
Ready the ships.
I'm gonna play this today.
I already have it downloaded.
Tenosia remains safe
I'm gonna
from
I just looked at
Valkyrie.
I just looked at the download
No more.
on Steam.
If I wasn't streaming, I'd already be downloading it.
They dare to strike out
The horse, though.
their city.
oh, that's right. I forgot you can throw your
Okay,
primary weapon.
the building destruction is new.
Their knowledge will burn. My
Oh, come on, frames.
reign will never end.
Dude, I'm gonna have to take a nap after this. Otherwise, I'd play with you guys as well.
Hi everyone, I'm Phil from Sweet Bandits, live from Quebec City. Really glad to be here today for the PC Gaming Show. We'll be showing the first trailer for our game, Deceive Inc. It's a multiplayer competitive spy game where you get to use social stealth, high-tech gadgets, and powerful spy abilities to try and get the upper hand.
That's cool.
We've had the chance of working with Tripwire Presents on the project, so this is only the beginning. Please follow us on social media at Play Deceiving to learn more. We'll be releasing the game in early 2023 on PC, Xbox Series S and X, and PS5. Thank you so much, and let's enjoy the trailer.
Good afternoon, agents. Your mission is simple. Infiltrate the Frozen Coral Underwater Hotel and retrieve the blueprint of a powerful weapon. As you know, Deceive Inc.'s company policy is to deploy multiple agents to ensure the mission's success.
This looks like a really bad
Look at the
graphics
paycheck.
version
Do
of
whatever
Hitman.
it takes, agent, and be careful out there.
Try your best. Let's
Reminds
see
Well,
me
they
of
definitely,
Sin.
it's an indie studio, so they definitely
And it's multiplayer.
Okay, that's fair. That's fair.
Oh, come on. They can't be this fast.
I really like the idea of it being multiplayer and a bunch of spies trying to out each other.
Well, it's not the first style of game that's like this. This is just like the most recent.
They're really not gonna make it easy for me.
I've seen several, but again, they're always indie and like they never build enough of a community.
Is that it?
Right on target. Outskilled and outgunned.
It can't end like this.
My guess is that in order to avoid it being like just like a shooter, it's like you have to kill one specific person, not all the other players, and you want to be the first person to hit your target, and you need to figure out who your target is.
Complete.
Hence the deceive and ambush and everything. But like you don't just go around killing everybody.
That looks good. That looks really good. I'll play that.
Coming early 2023.
Let me ask you something. Do you ever have a reoccurring dream that you really wish would come true? I mean, mine personally involves a flight of unicorns and a Valkyrie army on Pegasuses, but yours may be different. But, somehow I doubt it. This year, we've partnered with the PC builders at iBuyPower to bring a very different dream to life. My dream PC room. Unfortunately, there's bad news for me. I don't get to keep it. But very good news for one of you. We're going to be giving the entire contents of this room away to a lucky winner watching the show. So let's dive in and see what's up for grabs. The beating heart of any PC gaming dream room is, of course, the rig, so let's start there. As you can see, the mad geniuses at iBuyPower have built an absolute doozy. The first thing you'll notice is that Height Y60 case with its wraparound tempered glass panels. This thing is built from the ground up to display the sickest PC tech you can squeeze into a desktop machine. And let's face it, if you've managed to bag a serious graphics card in these dry times, you owe it to the silicon gods to show it off properly. Okay, the case and lighting looks dope, but for this to be a true dream PC, we need more than just state-of-the-art drip. Luckily, the substance matches the style. So let's check out the guts of our dream PC, and trust me, there's plenty of power crammed in. The big question, though, is what pixel pusher iBuyPower has used, and you won't be disappointed with an overclocked RTX 3090 from Gigabyte, right? This 24GB monster of a GPU packs the cooling to stay chill and the power to smash through any game you throw at it. The graphics card is the rig's MVP, but any superstar needs some dope backup, and the fastest gaming CPU around, the Intel 5.5GHz Core i9 12900KS with 32GB of DDR5 RAM and 2TB of seriously fast SSD storage, both from ADATA, makes up the perfect support team. Whew, that is a whole lot of PC. But Mika, you may greedily wonder, what about the peripherals? Well, animal lovers, we got you covered, because the Height Eclipse wireless headset comes in plush vegan leather trim with a 30-hour battery life and competition-grade 2.4GHz connection. And you noisy typers are going to love the clicky-clacky mechanical keyboard that comes with it. Oh, I'm sorry, what was that? RGB? Well, of course! The keyboard and mouse both light up like Atlantic City on a Saturday night. And yeah, you can turn it off so you can actually get some sleep. You can find out more about this gear feature today over at iBuyPower.com, but I know what you really want to know. The info on how to win this beastly setup. So here are the details.
Thanks, Mika. Yes, folks, it couldn't be easier to enter our Dream PC giveaway. For your chance, just head over to pcgamer.com/dreampc and follow the simple instructions. There, you'll find a complete breakdown of the prize, which, don't worry, also comes with some very swish monitors as well as the eligibility rules. Good luck, gamers.
That is right, just head over to pcgamer.com/dreampc for your chance to win. But for now, let's get back to the games. From Kepler Interactive and A44 Games comes Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn, an action RPG from the team behind Ashen, where gods and guns collide.
When the gods first emerged from the great below, we saw them as saviors.
So there's going to be some crossover.
Instead, they unleashed a pestilence on our world. No one yet knows if they can kill
I just went to their website and it's like, service unavailable.
intend to find out.
Their website just crashed hard. This looks good.
It does. It really does. I'm looking forward to playing it. That looks really good. I'm definitely
Yeah,
gonna give it a
I mean,
Gives me like a mix of like Assassin's Creed and Borderlands vibes.
Wait, Borderlands?
Hey, PC Gaming
Yeah, just
Show.
like,
I'm Derek Bradley, the CEO of A44 Games and creative director of Flintlock: The Siege of Dawn. Flintlock is set in a world ruled by old gods.
Oh, no,
and
when
so,
I watch
as
it, I just
humanity,
think of
you now
Borderlands.
have the power of black powder and bombs and flintlock rifles to finally overthrow the gods and take the world back. You'll play as Nor, a Blackstream sapper, one of the elite explosives experts of the Coalition forces. Nor herself has a personal vendetta against the gods and will stop at nothing to get her revenge. But you won't be going it alone. Where Nor brings firepower, her fox-like companion Enki brings magic to the battlefield. You will have to master a combination of axe combat and gunplay, while your companion Enki uses his magical powers to disrupt enemies. We can't wait to show you more of Flintlock before it's released next year. Head over to our socials for more info, and don't forget to wishlist now on Steam and Epic Game Store. Have a great show.
Coming up next, a mysterious new sci-fi game from 11-Bit Studios, the creators of This War of Mine. Hear all about it in our exclusive interview. We'll also show you what's next for Outriders from Square Enix and People Can Fly. Plus, if you look back on high school and think, you know, those 4 years would have been better if I was fighting literal demons, you're definitely going to want to study up on our next world-exclusive independent game inspired by the Persona series. Choke your health potions now because there is so much more PC Gaming Show coming your way. Before we go, the folks at Compass Data Centers have a little quiz for you. How much higher is 5G's data capacity compared to current 4G networks? Scan this QR code and answer the question for a chance to win $500 worth of stuff from Razer, or visit gaming.compassdatacenters.com. Okay, now back to the PC Gaming Show.
Ready to game the system? Meet Mana. You slay. You achieve. You win. So should your bank account, because your power shouldn't stop when the game does. Mana is the best gaming rewards debit card where you can earn perks and points by paying
Microsoft
and
didn't have a
playing and get
single
rewarded with the
advert.
things you actually want, like that skin you can't wait to show off, or your next gear upgrade. So why pay any other way? Pay with Mana. Pay with power. Mana. Game the system.
So I know what you're thinking, and the answer is yes. It's time to talk about The Alters,
Yes, we
the
have
brand new
ads.
game from 11-Bit Studios. The Warsaw-based studio made us cry in this war of mine, make difficult choices in the face of climate apocalypse in Frostpunk, and battle encroaching corruption in Children of Morta. The Alters sends us
Children of
to the
Morta is
deepest,
really good.
darkest reaches of space, in a survival story that
I
is
just can't
guaranteed
get over
to
the
give you an
bolt
existential
cutters
crisis
in the
in a
background
good
and
way.
the chains.
This is a really big moment for this year's show. I can't wait. Let's take a look.
World premiere.
let's go.
game in the future.
Seems to be the big theme right now. Probably because nobody wants to live in the present.
It's kind of crappy right now.
That looks good.
Getting Walking Dead vibes, waking up, not seeing anybody.
This reminds me of Prey. Wow, these graphics are nutty.
It's gotta be a flashback or something, right?
It's all him. Wonder if they're clones.
Is this a split personality game?
I think it's a game about cloning. Oh, it is altered.
I have no idea.
Joining us now to talk about what we just saw all the way from Poland is Tomasz Kasilewicz of 11-Bit Studios. Welcome to the PC Gaming Show, and thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you so much. Hello.
Okay, there is a lot to unpack there. We got clones, we got this huge wheel. Tell us, what did we just see?
Well, first of all, these guys were not exactly the clones. We saw Jan, our main character, who's traveling with a group of the Alters, who are the alternative versions of the same person. And they are going through this distant alien planet in their mobile base, which was the
what
wheel
in the
you saw at
multiverse
the end.
bullshit is this?
So what's the player's goal as they're progressing through the story?
So you are a space builder stranded on this distant planet, and your goal is to survive and find a way back home. But the thing is, in order to do so, you need to create those alters, as each one of them have different set of skills and character traits. So these are things necessary for your survival and finding a way back home.
So from the
Clones
trailer,
I can deal with.
tonally this could be a horror, a thriller,
But
a
multiverse is
mystery.
bullshit.
What should players expect?
Actually, there are bits of everything you mentioned. Like, there is this mystery as we're looking deep into the soul of the character, but what you find there can also be pretty scary. So there are those beats of psychological horror and drama, but then on top of it we have this quite thick layer of surreality. I mean, how surreal would it be to one day, you know, wake up next to a little different alternative version of your very self?
Now, there's a quote that you shared with me earlier, that man cannot remake himself without suffering, for he is both the marble and the sculptor. How does this quote relate to the story?
So this quote, it relates directly to the main theme of our game. We as people, we are shaping ourselves every single day with every single decision that we are making. This process, the whole process of becoming who we are, it can be quite painful at times. But in our game, Jan, the main character, he has this unique possibility of not only shaping himself, but also reshaping himself and numerous times with every single altar that he is creating.
Do you see this as more of a classic sci-fi story, something like a Ray Bradbury work, or is it something more contemporary?
Well, it is very classic sci-fi in a way that we are taking a relatable topic and we are using the sci-fi theme, we are using the sci-fi setting to look at it through the magnifying lenses. But then when we're choosing the tools, this is a very contemporary game, and we're taking advantage of what video games are as a medium. So we're using tools like systematic design and non-linearity in order to put the players in the middle of the experience, and in the end allow them to create their own stories inside the game.
I wanted to ask a little bit about the relationship of your previous titles to the Alters, whether there's any narrative or themes or even just influence that those games had on this one.
Well, The Alters is purely 100% our game, 11-bit Studios game, and it's created in line with our meaningful entertainment philosophy. So it's a game we hope that it will make you think even after you stop playing it. This War of Mine was this first huge milestone. It paved the way for all
Did any
the
of you
future
guys play
titles.
this War of Mine?
And with
No.
Frostpunk, it was
I've
taken
heard of it,
from
though.
another level with the
I
strong
love
focus on
Frostpunk.
the emergent narrative. And now with the Alters, we want to follow that path. But we
played
also
Children of
really
Mortar,
want
though.
to
That was
push
really
the
good.
boundaries even further
That was on
and
Game
expand
Pass
on
until
how we
recently as
approach
well.
meaningful topics inside the design of our games.
I never played Children of Morta. I had it on my wish
Thanks
list
so
for a
much
while,
again to
but-
Tomasz and the whole team at 11-bit
Was it
Studios
good?
for joining us this year. And while I try to find enough Rapidium to make it through day 1 to 8,
it's,
let's head on over to Mika Burton and keep things rolling like a
think it has
massive
co-op
space
now.
station.
Thanks, Day9.
Maybe?
Honestly,
I forget.
I need to look into getting myself cloned so I can make time to play all of these awesome games we've seen so far.
Right,
But I'm
Joe.
also like legitimately worried about having
I'm
to
glad Reed's
eventually
on the
fight
same
my
page.
clone in single hand-to-hand combat when they steal my life, making me wonder if I was the clone all along. Is that really worth it for video games? Yeah, no, it's totally worth it for video games. Anyway, that's a problem for future Mika. Present Mika is much more interested in what you all have been saying about the show so far. So keep letting us know your thoughts by using hashtag PC Gaming Show on all
There you have had a
platforms.
lot of
now,
bad
I see what they're
back to the
saying.
real reason I'm
Yeah.
here, cloning. I mean video games. Video games.
What's that hashtag PC gaming?
What do we got? Oh, this is
Oh, Outriders, yeah.
Maybe I should check it out again. I've heard that it's gotten better.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I enjoyed it for the
I
campaign.
did too.
I just didn't want to keep playing it after I beat the campaign, personally. Like, I didn't see a real reason to. So, like, I'll probably play through the next campaign and probably enjoy it, and maybe there'll be more to keep me for the endgame stuff. And I mean, the game did feel, and ended the campaign feeling like the story was only halfway told, you know? Yeah, I'll probably check it out.
48-hour early access, nice.
This art style is becoming really popular for games right now.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I kind of don't mind. I'm kind of into it.
I'm indifferent. I don't dislike it, but I also don't prefer it.
This instantly reminds me of like some sort of like Facebook game where you like build stuff and haggle and make money.
You also really have to be into these kinds of indie games, and I know that Egypt is like only AAA titles. Egypt's being real quiet over there.
Sorry, I've been looking at, I didn't realize that the price drop on graphics cards and everything have dropped so low. I'm like literally taking everything in my body not to order this 3080 Ti right now. It's like literally my cart and I'm just like,
You got my $50, man?
We promise you the maximum amount of games humanly
This dude's
possible.
talking about it like it's
Aims to
Breaking
deliver,
Bad.
Quite literally.
You gonna buy
Paw
a
Patrol.
gonna buy a new graphics card? Where's my money, man?
I got you.
Are you the giant mole? No.
No, it's Paw Patrol, it's the game.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
No,
It's,
yeah,
it's Furry Simulator.
Furry Simulator. Animal Royale Season 4. Oh, it's been going on. Not really my thing.
Yeah, no.
Oh, we're going to Miami now.
whatever, Sky, of the four of us, you're the most likely to be a furry, outside of Dornick.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, Dornick for sure, though.
Oh no, man. Your game recommendations kind of got me thinking.
Yeah, right?
Little sus over there.
If anybody, the awesome.
I could see you as a
only
fox.
Nazi furries.
I hate it when they have like really cool cinematics and then they go to this like.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Oh, I was kind of into it until it like had the card based. I am not a deck builder fan.
The only deck building game I absolutely love is Gwent.
Gameplay, not so much.
Dude, I will say that I got a lot of friends that just love deck builders. They love the strategy of like optimizing decks or whatever. I personally don't get it, but
when I think of deck builders, I just think of pay to win though.
Before your eyes lies the Celestial Islands.
There's a lot of single player deck builders out there.
Above the
now.
clouds,
Yeah,
protected by
I know that, but like multiplayer deck builders, like.
Oh yeah. Yeah, but that was a single player deck builder. This looks
like
kind of
Magic the
interesting.
Gathering.
Oh, another deck builder. See, like this is single player.
It doesn't look bad though.
No, it looks fantastic. But like, I want to do the RPG stuff. I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of this either.
But again, like I said, I've got friends that absolutely love optimizing this kind of stuff, especially for single player, like Slay the Spire. Like I got friends that have hundreds of hours in Slay the Spire.
Slay the Spire is pretty fun. Bajo Kinchi.
Ooh, partial nudity.
Planet Earth, our beautiful home. To protect it, we must reach out to explore the unknown. Our team of experts is presently probing the deep sea in a struggle against the yoke of overregulation. These security and defense innovations allow you to shrink any problem down to size.
No, it's a Left 4 Dead type game, except you're fighting clowns.
Obliterating the enemies of progress, but we refuse to let these victories go to our heads. We are the future.
Oh, Killing Floor 2.
Which has been out for a while, so this is just like, that was just an
And
expansion.
now it's time to give you an exclusive briefing on what's next for one of PC gaming's titans of modding, simulation, and scale, Arma 4. Last month, developer Bohemia Interactive kicked things off by releasing Arma Reforger on Steam in early access. This playable prototype will be a foundation for
Do you guys
Arma
have
4.
Arma 3?
And with it playable on Steam now, we
I
have
do
a
not.
ton
Do you-
of questions about the
I'm
future of
assuming you
Arma.
do?
I mean,
'Cause
after
that was gonna
all,
be my question.
this is
Like,
a series
I've
that
thought
helped
about
birth
getting
the
it.
survival genre through DayZ. Oh, and also this
'Cause,
other
like-
little niche genre
like
you
you
may have
just
heard
said,
of
like,
called
you can mod it
Battle
and do
Royale.
a bunch
To
of
help
different
us
games,
peer
but-
into the future for this project, we've got none other than Bohemia Interactive. Thank you so much for joining us. So as of right now, Arma Reforger has been out for about a month. What is it that you've been learning or seeing from players?
At first, we've learned that players like Reforger a lot and they appreciate the work we've put into it.
So
We
far,
also
this
realized they
showcase is
like
not impressing me.
modding a lot.
No,
And
Xbox
we do
Bethesda killed it.
No, I knew it wouldn't be as
and,
much.
We are very pleased by the reactions of both
Honestly,
our
I think one of the
community
best games
and
that we
new
saw
players
was like
who
right out of the gate for
immediately
this
started
one.
flooding the internet with videos, playthroughs, and
Although that Flintlock
praise
game
of
that they showed
our
both
new
for
technology. So
Xbox
we
and
are
in
very
this.
Yeah,
glad
what is
that
this, a
the
time
reception
capsule?
is
This looks like we're
So there's no
playing
doubt
it
players who have been longtime fans of the
That's Arma
franchise
3 they're
stepping into
showing.
Arma Reforger. And I'm
2013,
curious,
yeah.
what were some of the big challenges of rebuilding that specific Arma feel from the ground up in this brand new engine?
Well, it's a very tricky subject because even internally it's an ongoing kind of fight. So I'm myself very much on the very purist side of things. So no HUD, no save games, no superficial helpers. And this fight can get very intense even in-house. So I'm the real Arma purist and I'm on this for 25 years now, so I will keep fighting, but obviously this is part of the fun. So there's always never-ending battle. I think 2 years ago we really struggled to keep keep it Arma and even internally preserve our own standards. So do it our own way rather than replicating what's maybe normal in other games, because our goal is not to make the same game as all other games. So our goal is to remain unique.
I'm curious if you can speak to what the main goals of Reforger is, because it's a little unusual compared to other releases. I mean, for instance, how much content should a player expect if, say, they've been playing Arma 3 for years?
Our goals were, of course, to restart the series from technological standpoint, really make room for some new achievements, utilize the technology which is state of the art, both in terms of how it looks like, how it's controlled, how it can be modded.
It's important to understand it may look as a kind of normal game on the surface, but there is a big system behind it. So just the tool suite is a massive tool suite, never tested by a large public. So it's a premiere of a tool suite, and these tools are being built for nearly 5 years now. So we really need users to start using them to keep improving and continue building it.
This game's really niche,
Sorry to
but
interrupt,
I
but
know
we
there's
have
a lot
one
of
quick
people who are
question.
very
There's gonna be a big
excited.
fan base.
Has Russia's invasion of Ukraine impacted your approach to Arma 4 and Arma Reforger, a game that depicts the Cold War?
Well, yes, because it's extremely close to us. We even live in a way very nearby, so definitely. On the other hand, we started work on this many years ago, so the direction was set before. But we always approach conflicts and armed conflicts with a great level of respect. We're still at the beginning, but we definitely would like to continue in our exploring this serious theme.
Arma, as I see it, has always been a bit more of a anti-war game. It's an entertainment product. That's fair thing to admit.
I like he says that with a giant rocket behind him.
Given
It's been an anti-war game, even though it's a war game. Like,
I don't buy that.
Portray
obviously.
As a whole very complex and gritty thing. I would like us to contribute by not just entertaining
I'm
people,
sure the
but
devs
also
are like,
educating them.
thank you for
on the
taking the
subject.
spotlight
This was
off
the
our
whole
game
point of
and
starting
making
the
it about
cooperation
Ukraine now.
with the international community of the Red
For
Cross.
real, though.
And I believe
I mean,
we
not
have
that
great
it's
potential,
not important
big
or anything. It's just like, but
responsibility
you know,
in
this is a
era,
game
and,
showcase.
very
It's like, oh,
important
thanks.
chance to contribute at least.
Let's talk about politics.
Dude in the middle, like, son
This
of a
would
bitch,
not
what
be
the
an
fuck?
interview
Why we
about
got
Arma
to
unless
It's
we
like
were
a
asking
dead,
about
like,
modding.
just
I mean,
staring
so many
off.
amazing games and genres came from Arma mods, so I gotta know what's possible in Reforger that wasn't possible in the
Yeah,
past.
PUBG came from
Now
Arma.
with this technology, it's possible
Oh,
to
that's right. I
create
forgot about that.
entirely different things, like entirely different games. It has so many variables, but the beauty now is that much more of it is user accessible, unlike the previous games. So people can easily digest how this is constructed in our Workbench tools. So unlike previously where it was more hard-coded in the C++ engine, so now they can check the data of every single element of the game and go much, much deeper than in previous games. So this will be super exciting.
Now, I wanted to ask a little
Yeah,
bit
for the
about
people that just
performance, because
love
anyone who's
modding
played
this
Arma
shit,
knows that it can get
Like-
really
Right.
challenging to get a good frame rate in those massive multiplayer matches. So, I'm curious, what expectations should players have about performance leading into Arma 4?
Arma 3 was built on foundations laid down in times of single core and no GPUs basically. So this time much more computations and intensive rendering things can be done directly on GPU, but it required completely a new approach.
Again, we are in the beginning and we know that there are problems, there are difficulties, but we are solving them one by one. We are really gathering community feedback and even our own definitely feedback, so we are moving things forward. And yeah, it's about optimization. It's not that much about FPS, but also for like network traffic, for instance. When you have this massive multiplayer game, it's a huge challenge. Server performance, of course, and all the technical things. So we are moving forward.
Thank you so much again, Bohemia Interactive, for giving us the inside scoop on both Arma Reforger and Arma 4. Now, you don't go anywhere, because here is what's around the corner.
Just
All right, guys,
around the
I do
corner
have
is
to
the
bounce.
PC Gaming Show.
I didn't
Prepare to
realize that we were going to be
experience
doing this
terror ranging
all
from
day.
ubiquitous to
I forgot how long these go.
from
I absolutely
Shiro
love you guys.
Hold
Thank
on
you
to
guys for having me
the
on.
front of development sped no
Very excited
expense
to see what's
Jurassic World
happening.
Evolution
Definitely
2
Xbox was better in my
and get your
opinion.
crowbars ready for Half-Life Alex Levitation.
Hey, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys, and looking forward to seeing what's happening next on the PC Gaming Showcase.